What's up guys, Man on the Moon here with another video. Today I'm going to be doing the final video for my Silver Mythics that you can get from Ascension Day 1. This time we're going with Strong, and we're going to just start it off right away with Dante. Alright, so, man, he looks pretty cool there, I'm not going to lie. I like that art on the left. At level 500, he's looking at max stats of 11,001 attack, 11,675 defense, and 11,975 HP. As you can tell with all the green on the right hand side there, he is considered a medic, and his allegiance is a member of Hilltop. Okay. Moving over to his Adrenaline Rush, you've got Get Back in There, recharge rate 66 AP, heal 3 other teammates by 40% of their max HP, and revive 1 teammate with 30% of their max HP. So he can't heal himself, it looks like. I mean, potentially if there's only 3 left, like if it's him and 2 others, he might heal himself, but just from the wording there, it makes me think that he can't heal himself, which is a bit odd, but you know, you can deal with that. Next up, we got the signature move. We got Field Medicine, initial cooldown turn 3, and a cooldown of 3 turns. Attack an enemy for 100% damage and heal 2 teammates by 20% of their max HP. So it's essentially just a basic attack with a little bit of heal attached, but that's fine. It just fitting into his medic role nicely. For his mythic abilities, we have Spirit, obviously, since he is a medic. 10% of all healing performed by this character is also granted as bonus HP. It really is one of my favorites. It's just such a good, really good defense team mythic ability, in my opinion. And then secondly, we have Medic's Pride. Whenever a teammate is healed, 50% chance this character gets 10% bonus HP. Okay, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. So, like, from the wording of from the wording of his rush, I would think he doesn't heal himself. But from the wording of that, it makes me think whenever he does his rush, he would have three 50% chances to get 10% bonus HP. It could just be one chance, just because it's one rush, but he's healing 3 teammates, so I would think it would be 3 separate procs. And then he'd get 2 separate procs on his signature ability, so I like that one quite a lot, honestly. And with his specialist skill, we can see why it makes it seem like he doesn't heal himself with that rush, because, well, we got a new specialist skill here. We've got the upgrade of vitality. At the beginning of each turn, this specialist regains 7% health for every 20% of max AP it has. I'm honestly not sure what the percentage was on Vitality 1. I would guess it would be like probably 3.5% health for every 20% AP. But either way, it's the upgraded version of it. So he will be healing himself up pretty regularly, honestly, because his rush is 66 AP, so he won't be getting that off until turn 3 at the earliest. And his signature move is turn 3, so obviously he can't get that off till turn 3 at the earliest. So, well, I guess the signature move doesn't use AP, it gives AP, so that doesn't actually matter. But I would think he'd be healing up a pretty good amount And we move over and see that he does not have a attached weapon, which is very nice. You can just throw whatever you got ready into his hands. Personally, I'll probably be throwing... I would probably throw... I've got a heal stun weapon with 43% HP, huge AP on attack, and the ransack in the 4th slot. I would probably give that to him on defense, just to boost his HP way up there. So that way, every time he does get that bonus HP to proc, it's more HP. Alright, next up we have Connie. So, if we go over and take a look at her stats at max level, she's going to be 12,267 attack, 11,538 defense, and 11,425 HP. As you can tell from all the red over there on the right hand side, her role is damage, and her allegiance is a member of the militia. Alright. Okay, so moving on to her adrenaline rush. Maiming Smash, recharge rate 66 AP. Deal 20% of this character's attack in maim damage to one enemy. This character gets 25% attack for 3 turns, so that should be quite a bit. I would think you'd be able to get her at least to 35,000 attack. So 20% of that would be around 7,000. Which that's a pretty big amount of maim damage, honestly. And then the bonus attack on top, I like it, but I don't think you would be able to get the following rush off in time for that buff to still be active. I could be wrong. I'll have to see how it is when it goes live and I test it out. But at the moment, I think it would be like 1 turn short. Moving on to the signature move, we have Maiming Bash. Initial cooldown 1, cooldown 2. Deal 20% of this character's attack and maim damage to one enemy. Okay, so now it's the same percentage, but now I can see where this would be getting the attack boost from the rush. So it would be, you would do this turn 1, rush turn, you would do this turn 1 and 3. No. You would do it turn 1, rush turn 4, and do this again turn 5. And then it would have a huge boost on the maim there. For the Mythic Abilities, we have Agility, same as any damage dealer. 10% increase in basic attack damage. Just, good for what it is. And secondly, we have Desperate Rage. When attacking while having less than 30% HP, plus 60% attack. So that's pretty huge. 60% is a lot. Like, that's a lot for her to just have. And she will be doing a lot of maim damage at that point with that signature move and that rush. So I think that fits with her fairly well. And for the specialist skill, we have On a Roll, which we haven't really seen in a while that I can think of. So this character's attack increases by 20% at the start of each turn after the first, up to a max of 120% after 6 turns. Bonus is reset if killed, stunned, or impaired. My thoughts always just go back to Fast, Marlon, and Rosie. He could do so much damage on that rush, and I see her being able to do a lot of damage with the specialist skill, especially considering all her damage except for her basic attacks are main. So she's really going to be doing a lot of damage with that specialist skill. And lastly, we have her weapon, Connie's Finished Halberd. 25% attack, medium bonus to AP when attacking, and bonus attack, plus 25% attack when attacking enemies with less than 30% of their HP. So, because of her specialist skill, she's going to be getting 60% attack whenever she's under 30%. And with the weapon, she would be getting 25% whenever the enemy is. I think that all works together very well. That being said, I can't imagine any of these locked weapons on these early mythics not being just instant swaps. I would think you would just want, a heal stun katana. Like, I would throw my heal stun katana. It's got, 48% attack, very large bonus to AP when attacking, heal stun, and 1535. I would think that would pretty much be the perfect weapon for her. But, I mean, it is what it is. At least it makes sense. A lot of these characters I've reviewed so far, their weapons just don't even make sense with the character themselves. So it's nice to see it when at least it's like, well, at least that makes sense, instead of what the heck are they doing. Lastly, we have Kelly. If we look at his stats over here, maxed out, he's sitting at 11,327 attack, 11,832 defense, and 12,400 HP. As you can tell from all the blue there, he is a tank. And his allegiance is, once again, a member of the Brutes. So it's seeming more and more like... because I know Axel was a member of the Brutes, but he was from the prison. And now I've seen Connie and Kelly as members of the Brutes, but they were definitely just part of that crew that were that showed up to Alexandria. It was, those two, Magna, Yumiko, and someone else, I can't remember. Maybe it was just those five. But either way, so it seems like the Brutes is just kind of like mismatched, it seems. If we move on to the Adrenaline Rush, we have Come and Get Some, recharge rate 66 AP. 2 enemies get taunt for 2 turns. This character gets 50% defense for 2 turns. 2 teammates get 30% bonus HP. So this actually has quite a lot going on in it, especially for like a silver mythic. It's got, 2 enemies taunt for 2 turns, so that's one part. The defense is the second part. And then 2 teammates getting the bonus HP is the third. And it all makes sense, so I like that quite a lot. For the signature move, we have Siphoning Swing. Initial cooldown turn 2, cooldown 3 turns. Deal 125% damage to a line of enemies. Heal this character by 35% of their max HP. Of their max HP. So the way I'm reading that is, if you've got a line of enemies and their total HP combined comes out to, say, 25,000, you'd be healing for what, like 8,700 or something. This character by 35. Yeah. That sounds like a really, really big heal, though. Like, that sounds like a really big heal. That, I could be wrong on that, but then again, you could probably get these, HP and defenses up to 30,000 plus, so potentially. So maybe 7,000 isn't actually that much, but that just seems like a lot in my mind. For the Mythic abilities, we have Strength, which comes from him being a tank. 20% critical hit resistance. It's basic, but it's good for what you want a tank to have. And we have Security Detail, When performing the Bodyguard specialist skill, 20% chance to give a teammate a Guardian Shield. That's kind of huge. I mean, I get that it's only 20%, so 1 in 5, but considering he will be performing this, but like that's an average of once every 5 turns, he's just randomly giving a Guardian Shield. I guess that's not like super OP, but that seems really good, especially if RNG goes your way. And then, as you may have been able to guess, we have the specialist skill Bodyguard. The first time each turn, the ally teammate takes 30% of their max HP from a single attack, rush, active, or signature skill. This character will take that damage instead. Damage transferred this way is reduced by 50%. We all know how Shane and Carl worked in the S-Class era. Just huge tanks, they're literally bodyguards, just taking, just huge meat shield taking those hits. I like that they're making one very accessible, easily, day one. I will probably actually be going after this guy pretty... Out of all the strong characters, I definitely will be maxing a Dante. But I think I'll probably be going for Kelly here, like, first, just to get a solid tank in on my defense team. And luckily, he doesn't have a default, or he just has a default weapon, so I can just, there again, throw Heal Stun Ransack on him, or even, I've got AP down on that sword we got that had elusive in the 4th slot. I could throw that on him, because that's basically just a shield weapon. Either way, though, it'll be an instant, just, give it to him, don't have to waste armory tokens, just give him what you got and let him go at it. So, I'm happy there. Alright, guys, that's all I got for you guys right now. Let me know down in the comments below, what did you think of Dante, Connie, and Kelly? Who are you going to be going for from Ascension? Are you going to be going for any of them? Are you going to be trying to max out any of them quickly? All that. And I want to say, I hope everyone enjoyed these review videos of the Silver Mythics. I wanted to do the Silvers mainly because those are the ones that we're going to be able to get our hands on and level up and max out a lot quicker than Gold. So in my mind, for the beginning of the Mythic era, they are the ones that are probably the most relevant. I hope these reviews helped you guys out and maybe gave you just an idea of what, like, the baseline for these Mythics can be or will be, and maybe just put some team ideas in your head. But that's all I got for right now. Remember, guys, it is a game, so try and have fun. This is going to be your friendly neighborhood man on the moon, signing off. Later, guys.